Bruce. You guys can start setting up anytime. Yeah, knock yourself out. And if you need this table, it's only holding my salad for the moment. So, hey, how are you? Welcome. It's another, yes, welcome. Go over to the food court, get some lunch, come back, and join us for, you can only applaud if you want to, you don't have to, only if you want to, for another edition, a Thursday edition actually, of Lunch with Bruce. Thank you. Thank you. I had to bring my neighbors in from here in Westville to build up the smattering of applause. But I must say, this is perhaps the most well-attended edition of Lunch with Bruce so far, because I think partly maybe it's because it's later in the week. The matches are getting more intense, and also the sun is out, which can't hurt. So what we've been doing is, boy, we had a fun week, haven't we?
Awesome.
This has been absolutely spectacular. And if you could give a little of support, again, through just asking for applause, no money.
Smattering.
Yet. And all we need is a little smattering for Gary Sharanzi from Connecticut Websites. Yes. See? That's beautiful. You got more than I did, brother. But he's been doing a great job with the recording the interviews for Lunch with Bruce and then posting them on Shoreline Out and About, which is a site he designed. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Lunch with Bruce. Enjoy. Hey, Mrs. Nyan, how are you? I'm well. Welcome to Lunch with Bruce. I got the salad. This is the Mediterranean. No cucumbers, no olives. Try it. Yes, thank you. And welcome him to the stage. You can come up if you want, Andrew. My son Andrew is back in the house today. Yes, give him a nice round of applause. Fresh from his interview yesterday with Gino Oriema. Here, you can sit right in here, Drew. The reason is nobody's showed up yet.
You are the filler guest.
You are now the filler guest. That's see, what I decided I would do is, as opposed to having a co-host, I would actually start using people in the family. So Andrew, how are you? You got to flip the mic so it's turned on. Yeah, up. Flip up.
I actually turned it on.
Oh, you did? Oh, thanks. How you feeling today?
Good.
Good. And where are you coming from right now?
Water polo.
Water polo practice. He just had, see, you could tell, those of us who are barbers, we're big dudes, as you could tell. So that's why water polo.
Does anyone here play water polo? Anyone know about the sport?
Anybody know about water polo? There we go, good. Let's call Ann Worcester and see if she'll bring in water polo some year with the pilot pen. So let me just give you the overview here. The week is shaping up wonderfully. I can't believe what a good job everybody's done. You know, you have to thank Pilot Penn. This is the last year of what's been a spectacular run. We're hoping maybe Ron Shaw might stop by today because we love him. Then Butch Buchholz, who really has had the tournament and made it so it could come here to New Haven. And Mike Davis, who's just this incredible, he's not only, well, actually both of these guys, fantastic players, absolute elite players, and tennis visionaries. And I should include the entire Buchholz family, actually, in the, when I'm throwing around terms like tennis visionaries, great player plus tennis visionary, the Buchholz family. So we are so appreciative to them. Then we have to mention the woman who, you know, it's a big crew, a big team that makes this happen, but the woman who's really such the driving force, she's incredible, is Ann Worcester. If we could give her a nice round of applause. One of the reasons this is such a, and this is I guess what got me going on my long-winded point, was one of the things that makes this tournament so great is we consistently get such wonderful players. And they like to come here because well, I think it's partly because of you. He said fishing for applause. The fans, but a lot of it is because the tournament's so well run, and that is done by people like Ann Worcester and the people I've just mentioned. So we're so lucky, and and I have such faith that we're going to find a new partner to work with going forward. So our favorite week of the year is here forever. Forever.
Who's our special guest today?
So the special guest today, Andrew, is you.
That's me.
Yeah. Nobody has been confirmed yet. So actually, very good. This kid, he just knows to set me up because I was forgetting my next point, which was, hey, how are you? I love the look. Yes, you, with the fake tennis ball right on the lid there. That's beautiful. So today it's just going to be very relaxed. Lunch with Bruce really is going to be exactly that. Have lunch. I have here my delicious salad. I got the Mediterranean today. Hold the cucumbers. Hold the olives.
Are you on a diet?
No, I'm not on a diet. I am trying to eat healthy. Actually, what I do is, I did this last night. Lunch, nice salad. Dinner, I went wild. Hummel's hot dog, the big one. And the order of fries. And oh, was that good. And a Michelob Ultra.
Well, I just had KFC, so.
He had KFC. That's, they would be a good sponsor. We ought to talk to them.
Is that original recipe?
Yeah. But actually, Andrew, you gotta realize that when we're at the Pilot Pen, we only use tournament sponsors' names. So what Andrew actually did was, he called Ben and Jerry's on his Sony Ericsson phone while Dad stopped his Lexus to purchase some Michelob Ultra, which he would bring to the 2010 Pilot Pen at Yale. Yes, thank you. All sponsors, become a sponsor, we will love you unconditionally. I'd like to make that point. Think about that. I mean, I think that's an interesting way to discuss this whole phenomenon. And if you'd like, you can, I'll set you up with my friend Tammy Ward, who can, hook you up with a sponsorship. But the deal is, in this world, there are too many people who don't get along. And there are too many people that don't feel loved and validated. Well, for a few $1,000s, we will love you and we will validate you over and over and over. So just consider that. The Pilot Pen, I'll tell you what, could be just about anything at this point. I personally would like to see it called the Bruce. Just the Bruce.
Big check.
Speaking of sponsors, do you know?
It's a big check, though. That's the problem. I don't have any big checks left.
There's free Michelob Ultra in the media room.
What?
There's free Michelob Ultra in the media room.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed there's free Michelob Ultra in the media room. Thank you very much. This has been Lunch with Bruce. Bruce Barber here with the special web-only edition of Lunch with Bruce from the 2010 Pilot Pen, Yale University, New Haven, Connecticut. And such a pleasure to have you with us. And this, of course, is an international event. We have players from all over the world. And now, thanks to this stream, I am so happy to be able to connect with you, the world. And so I would just like to say, from me, Bruce Barber, to you, the people of the interwebs, let us all go in peace together. Could we please love one another, respect one another, play tennis with one another, and drink one of our sponsors, Evian's water.
That other piece.
Peace, brought to you by Evian. So, now, you're probably wondering, well, Bruce, what's on tap for Lunch with Bruce today? Well, I will tell you that we had several special guests, that may stop by. Maybe not. But you know what? That's what life's like. You don't know. You can try to plan. And you know what? Here's another thing. This point just came to mind. What we need in this world is moderation. You know, I know it's very easy to want, in the words of Arthur, more than enough. But think of the guests we've had on Lunch with Bruce this week. We've had Gino Auriemma. That's a non-tennis guest. We've had Sam Stosur, ranked top, what is she, 6th in the world now? We have had the likes of Daniela Hantakova, who's just a class act, lost in a very difficult match to Dinara Safina yesterday. And the guest, Nadia Petrova. I mean, listen to these names. The Pilot Pen starts with a field of 4 of the 8 top women in the world, and now we've got some incredible matches for the rest of the week. So that's why not many of the players are able to attend, and that's why, quite frankly, I'm going to leave right now, and my son and I are going to go watch some tennis because it's gotten really good. Who's playing next? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. And then tonight, Caroline Wozniacki. And last night, she had the entire Yale football team here cheering her on, and it was a weepy moment. What can I tell you? It was absolutely beautiful. So this has been the special web edition of Lunch with Bruce, only for you, not for the people on the promenade right now. This is just specifically streaming on the web, and so once again, my wish is for world peace and great tennis, and thanks for being with us on Lunch with Bruce.